It's Saturday morning, January 3rd, 2026. A blanket of snow covers the southwest districts of Berlin-Zehlendorf, Wannsee, and Lichterfeld. Outside, it's sub-zero, and the city's residents are huddled indoors, seeking refuge from the biting winter cold. At 5:45 a.m., the familiar, gentle hum of the city abruptly dies. Lights everywhere flicker once, then fail completely. Elevators grind to a sudden halt between floors. In an instant, 45,000 households and 2,200 businesses are plunged into a freezing, silent darkness. This wasn't a random grid failure or a simple mishap caused by the winter storm. This was the calculated opening move of a deliberate attack. As the pale winter sun rose over the frozen city, investigators found the source of the chaos. It was a cable bridge spanning the Teltow Canal. This bridge carried the high-voltage lines that were the literal arteries of the city's power supply, and right now they were melting. Arsonists had used sophisticated incendiary devices to target the bridge, located strategically near the Lichterfeld power plant. It was a surgical strike designed for minimal effort but maximum, crippling disruption. By midday, Berlin's mayor, Kai Wegner, stood before a wall of cameras, his expression grim. This wasn't just arson, he declared to the nation. It was a targeted attack on the city's most vulnerable citizens, the elderly trapped in unheated apartments and patients in clinics, now desperately relying on the limited lifespan of backup generators. While police and forensic teams carefully combed the charred remains of the bridge for any shred of evidence, a 2,500-word manifesto appeared online. It was published on a well-known far-left media platform. The authors identified themselves as the Vulkangruppe, the Volcano Group. They made no attempt to hide their motive. The manifesto declared the attack was a strike against the fossil fuel economy and the insatiable greed for energy that fuels modern society. But this time they had a new specific target in their crosshairs: artificial intelligence. The group's message was chillingly direct. They wrote, "We are cutting the juice to the ruling class. We target the energy-sucking data centers of the AI giants. We apologize to the less affluent, but for the villa owners in the Southwest. Our sympathy is limited." This wasn't their first strike. The Volcano Group had previously claimed responsibility for sabotaging Tesla's Grünheide factory, viewing it as another symbol of corporate excess. They operate as a ghost-like network, a decentralized collective that sees the digital revolution not as progress, but as a dangerous tool for mass surveillance and environmental destruction. German state security is now officially treating this as a case of domestic terrorism. But the investigation is incredibly complex. The group is decentralized with no clear leadership structure. They communicate through heavily encrypted channels, meticulously covering their tracks and leaving little behind but ashes and a digital proclamation. Meanwhile, for the people of Berlin, the immediate struggle is very real. The grid operator, Stromnetz Berlin, has issued a stark warning. A full restoration of power could take until at least January 8th. For tens of thousands of Berliners shivering in their homes, this isn't some abstract political statement. It's a cold, dark, and dangerous reality. As of January 6, 2026, the fires on the Teltow Canal Bridge are out. But the debate across Germany and Europe is just heating up. The attack has forced a difficult conversation. How do you protect a modern city's vital pulse when the enemy isn't an outside force, but a threat from within its own borders? The Berlin arson attack has brutally exposed a new, unsettling front in the ideological wars of our time, a front where the noble cause of saving the planet is twisted and used as a justification for endangering the very people living on it. As the city slowly works to restore power, the manhunt for the elusive Volcano Group continues, a stark reminder of the fragile line between activism and terrorism.